All right, all right, all right. Y'all come on back. Come on back in. Good people. Y'all let me know when y'all are back in. Let me know when y'all are back. Let me know when y'all are back in. Okay, let's see. Let me know when y'all are back. Oh, no, it's itching. Um, y'all let me know when y'all are back. So that's the one from now. Why? Oh, there you go. So let me go here. Edit. Y'all let me know when y'all are back in here. Let me turn that on and save. Let me know. Let me know when y'all are back. Okay, let's see. I meant to bring this up. I wanted to see something. Oh, there we go. Hey, did it not take? Oh, I gotta refresh. I'm trying to do multiple things. If y'all are catching this replay, this is just the after. This is the second live we're doing after we just did a live. So make sure you catch the previous live, which is titled Ethel, Are You Kidding Me? It has some more in the title, but make sure y'all catch that live, Ethel, Are You Kidding Me? Because this is just the live after that, which we are doing the StreamYard. And if we need to, we will do the call in. This is the StreamYard link. There is the StreamYard link. Uh-oh. Y'all ain't we still baby, the people is still wanting me to hear something. Y'all ain't stopped yet. This is the after party. Chantel Wade, thank you so much for the big cash out. Big cash out. Baby, y'all showed out tonight. Y'all make sure y'all hear that previous live talking about they hear something. Child, y'all ain't heard nothing. Y'all ain't heard nothing. My whole live was lit up with hearing and seeing something trying to be me so bad. Then got the nerve to say, go report my live. A scandalous and a shame. I can't stand a bully that then try to call the law when something don't look the way they wanted to look or sound the way they wanted to sound. I can't stand a bully that try to do that. I can't stand it. Carla is bike. Hey, Carla, love.
Hey everybody, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, love. How are you?
Listen, I'm back. I'm about to start me an attorney fund.
Please do.
Can we all just start one? I think it might make the world go round. See, they finna shut the government down. Can we get some money?
Can we? I mean, everybody else is starting one. They're starting a. Oh, wait a minute. I see something. Thank you, Ruby C, for the super sticker. Thank you so much, love. Yeah, they might as well. They starting all of this stuff, Carla. They're talking about people straight for over a year. Now they want to start a GoFundMe. Then Frog over there telling people to go report my live. I said, child, you can't make this stuff up, child.
I saw that, and I just don't understand. Did she not know she talk about Mama Trey? I mean, did she talk about that Miss Bree lady? I don't know her name. And then Mama Tracy. Does she not know she should be reporting herself?
She should.
I mean, like really report herself back to probation, back to prison, back to wherever in the depths of hell she came from.
She should.
I have
She sure
never,
should.
I have never in my life seen anybody like that before.
But it's giving all of the mental patients stick together. Now there's something
Hmm.
to learn.
Did
You
you
know,
leave them at the swamp? Like I said, they don't need to come on. Do we have YouTube? I need to be good.
Facebook is
I mean
Facebook is
Facebook.
still here for now.
Okay, I'm gonna be real good. I'm just saying, I just feel like if you bold enough to do stuff, why can't someone else do it?
Exactly. And then you're initiating people to report my live when she carries on and does all of this stuff, and ain't not one time. And she tried to say that I told people to report her live, which was not true. That was
You've
somebody who was on my
never,
live who
ever,
said
somebody on
that.
your live told somebody to do that.
So but that's how they do. That's how
No,
they do. They play dirty. They do dirty
don't
things,
know
and
me.
then wants to call the law.
I mean, they could call the law. They who they gonna call them on? China doll.
She came back over here with that mess again. I don't know what she was talking about. Looked like she wanted to have a part two, but she never finished part one.
I don't. I just feel like to each its own. Everybody, if it's okay for you, it's okay for me. Or better yet, you say that Danielle is always still in your content, but he come and talk about the truth, and then you have to go talk about it again, and then make it relevant to you when we already was talking about you. So that means you still talking about his content.
Right.
I just don't get how you always supposedly take their content, or you're nobody with, or that you wouldn't be anybody without them. You just get tired of the foolishness. I mean, they got to grow up, but I just don't know when that point is going to be.
I don't think some people are gonna die being the way that they are. I've witnessed it. I've witnessed people in their 70s and never changing and never kind of reflecting on who they are and how they are and what they've done, and they just unfortunately pass away. Hold on. Your dad and uncle and free electricity. uh, they pass
Is
away
she back
still.
again?
No, well, I don't think she is. Wait, is she?
Oh,
I don't think. I think they're just talking about the electricity from last night.
oh, okay. I guess when she would come
Um,
up, I really don't care because this is the case. We know the neighbors. I don't
right.
care if
And
they
cut.
look like.
Is that my? I don't know if that's me cutting in, but cuts. You need to watch the live before this one. This is just the after party. The live before this one is a whole live that you got to catch if you didn't see it. But I'm sorry, Carla. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. So we're over here. We're mature. We might every now and then, but we don't care what you look like. You could look like LeBron James on the Peloton, in the mirror, looking at me, looking at him, or you could be, looking like Flavor Flav. I wouldn't care what you look. It's about the person you are. It's about the inside. It's about the man that you are to me. It's about the person you represent, the honesty that you bring to the table. And if you don't like that,
It doesn't seem like they can accept that. Wait. Oh, so was that Carla breaking up, or am I breaking up as well? We lost Carla. Can y'all hear me? Am I breaking up too? Because she was breaking up to me, but I was like, well, maybe they can hear her. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? No, you can't hear me. How do you answer the question? Is that can we? Okay, Carla is back. Okay, so maybe that was Carla breaking up. Okay, Carla, I think that was you breaking up. Wait, and now I don't think we can hear you at all, Carla. Carla, I think there may be something going on with your connection. Check your
and I'm on
Wi-Fi.
5G.
Oh, wait, we can hear
I'm
you
not
now.
on Wi-Fi. Can y'all hear me now? I'm not on Wi-Fi. Turn the Wi-Fi off. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. At least I can. Y'all can hear Carla?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, they can hear you.
All I'm saying is that, listen, y'all, we grown, we mature, we all over, 30, 40. I don't care if you're 12. We got manners and we respect each other over here. We respect you all over there in that regards. All I ask you to do is stop acting a fool and reporting people live. If you don't like Chef, that's fine. Don't like her. But stop watching her.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
If you
You
don't
would
like
think it would be
Darnell,
that
stop
simple.
watching them. Right. Just make it simple. We ain't gonna talk about you, don't talk about us. But if you talk about us, we gonna damn sure talk about you. Now what?
Because notice, the one person who, whatever the reason is, and we're not going to say no names, who, stopped talking about everything. Nobody,
You
I
got
haven't mentioned
time?
her, and nobody has either. So, you know, talk about something else for the 365 days of the year. We've been saying the same thing. We've been saying it.
It's so much other real stuff going on.
I think Carla may be
I mean,
breaking up again. Oh no, she's back.
am I breaking up? Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Y'all know I live in the country. So, I live in the country. And when we don't have no service, we don't have no service. I don't care.
Yeah, you breaking up. She breaking up. She breaking
I'm
up.
I'm gonna come from my computer instead of my phone.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. So Carla says she is coming bike. She is coming bike. All right. Would anybody else like to join the StreamYard, or do we need to pull out the call in number? I would prefer to just do the StreamYard, but we do have the call in number for those who are not comfortable with the StreamYard or would just prefer the call in number. Let me see something. Let's see. So let me see what y'all are saying. Let me put the StreamYard back in the chat. All right, there is the StreamYard in the chat. Okay, Carla is back from her computer. Let's see if this makes a difference. Hey, Carla.
All right, can you guys hear me any better now?
Oh, you sound amazing so far.
Okay, good. We're gonna see how this work. Because I'm coming from my computer versus my phone. But all I'm saying is that all fun and games. This is not fun and games when you guys have been doing this continuously over and over. The one content creator continuously creates new pages to be paid off of belittling and talking about someone, but then when it comes to someone saying something about her, then you want to jump bones and ship. This ain't Love and Hip Hop. You ain't Erica Mena and
Ooh,
Spice. Y'all ain't got to sit at no damn round table. Let this mess go. Y'all ain't getting paid that type of money for real. You really ain't. And we so grown. We need to be grown instead of acting like we 15 and 16 years old. Sometimes I wake up and I'll get dressed, get my child to school, come back, check a little email, and then I'll get a pop up, and I'm like, I know these people ain't been watching Chef since 4 o'clock in the morning when she was on the plane.
okay. They
Like,
do.
where is your
They are.
life? Where is your job? Where is your family? Do you cook? What does your house look like? Because I know I work remotely and I get my child to school. I cook for my husband, my nephew. I wash clothes. I make up beds. I don't have all day to be on Facebook and social media. I'm not an influencer. I guess that's the problem. Maybe that is what it is. And it's a lot of work to it because I just couldn't sit and watch nobody and talk about them. I can't give nobody that much energy. Nobody.
Mm-hmm. Lioness, you're here. We're waiting on Carla though. We're here though, love.
Okay.
Oh, I'm good. Did I break up?
Oh no, you're
Oh,
fine.
hey,
Your
Lioness.
computer must be hardwired. It's amazing.
No, it really isn't. It's just that phone I done dropped it too many times.
Look, tell the truth then, because I'm like, this is amazing.
Nah. All right, Lioness, you got the floor, baby. I'm a mute.
Hi, Lioness. How are you?
Hey, Darnell, how are you? Hey,
I
Carla.
I am
Hey.
fine. Thank you for coming on tonight. So, have you been seeing everything that's been going on? We haven't heard from you in a while. So, what are your thoughts?
Yes, I have. I actually messaged you earlier because I got on Nikki's live this morning, just in the comments, because it just eats me up the line and stuff she keeps doing to those people that are, delusional, her minions. So I got on there and basically said what you were saying, that there wasn't a current court case on the docket for her and Chef.
Mm-hmm.
And if she was served, her attorney wouldn't know anything about it because they don't even know she has an attorney. And the defendant would be the only person served. I was like, that's facts. Your followers can go check. So
Mm-hmm.
then, her, I guess her person in charge now, Michelle, gonna say that I'm a lie and it takes up to 4 days for it to get in the system. And I was like, she should have her paperwork right now. Where is it?
Mm-hmm.
I said, don't get mad at me. I'm just stating facts. So she didn't blow all up over me as usual. She was just like, she was going to let them in the comments get me, and um, I'll see. And she going to see if I'm going to give her an apology and all that. Then she kind of just brushed over it. But I stayed in the comments and was saying, the same thing, basically that you were saying on the live last night. And people were saying she has paperwork and all that, but she didn't say that. Now she tried to brush all over it. So now she's blocked me from seeing her lives. It's
Of
just
course.
hilarious. So
But
it
I
must have
but
got
I
under her skin.
but I thought everybody could come over there and say what they wanted to say without
Right,
it being a problem.
right. So
That's
that
what I
puts in the
thought.
question, like, well, how did you know? Which all points to Michelle, of course, because she's the only one that probably has connections to look in the system. But I just wanted to tell y'all that just seemed real funny. It was a couple of people liking the comment and responding, and somebody even started getting on her about it, and she just kind of tried to brush over it, but
Right.
she knows she was lying.
Right. And here's the thing, what she's going to do is if and when there is a court date or something out there for her, she's going to come on with that and say, see, I told you, I told you, I told you. But that's not the point. The point is right now, while you're saying this and talking about your attorney told you and all of this, that's not true and it's not the case. You're just assuming things. You're trying to piece things together, and you're flat out lying. And then what she's gonna do, if and when there is something, she's gonna say, "See, I told you, I knew it. I told you, I told you." That's exactly what she's gonna do. I tell you, I can see through
Mhm.
that lady so good.
I mean,
Exactly.
she's textbook. But Michelle is the one who is feeding her this energy to think that she is, PI, private investigator. And like you said earlier, she couldn't have no life either. Because when you could click up with women like this and y'all just so clicky and like high schoolish and want to, gang up on somebody, when did Chef turn down Michelle for a date? I just need to know, how does she have a personal connection for this woman to have so much hatred toward her that she thinks she's supposed to get in everybody inbox and give them all of these details and this and that and this legal advice? Because that's the only attorney Nikki could probably afford is Michelle, which is a Facebook attorney. And I'm not
Child,
saying that Nikki ain't got no money, but I
she
just don't
don't.
understand why Michelle does not like Chef. Like did Chef burn her, do something to her? They none of them know Tay. So none of them should have a vendetta against Tay. Because y'all didn't even know Tay until she came about. But tell me, what is it so bad that this woman did that you can't be grown enough just to move on and leave it be? If it was somebody that broke your heart, you would have moved on. You would have moved on. You
And
would have
that's
moved on and
what
kept going.
and that's what burns me up because I don't do all this. Be on live and do everything. But like I said, after she rejected what I tried to tell a guy I had for I know I was like, I'm not gonna say anything else to her because she's not gonna receive it. She's just stuck in her hate. But it was just burning me up. I was like, I just got to say something, whether these people receive it or not. I'm not gonna continue to let her. I'm gonna call her out about her lying. I know she knows she lying, but I'm gonna let her know you lying. People ain't that dumb, but the folks that's following you.
Mm-hmm.
And the
You're right.
fact that, Chef and Tay, hasn't done anything to her. Those people hadn't done anything. And it's just sickening. And she's not prepared because she running around telling people, to gather all the evidence and send it to her. She's sending them out to do all her work. She's not doing anything. Now she's trying to get them to pay buy t-shirts from her that she got on her website to wear to court, and they so stupid because you can't even get in the courtroom.
And then what they gonna do? Fly to her little town? They gonna fly to Memphis?
Most
Now,
of them was
now when you
most
now when you say they can't get in the courtroom, why do you say that? Because some courtrooms you can, well, a lot of them you can go in and be witness to whatever's going on. So why do you say that they can't get in the courtroom?
I'm saying if they go in there with theatrics, like they're trying to get shirts and trying to go down there like a posse, the judge is not gonna be for there. It should be just like Tay. They probably, if they're gonna be witnesses, they're gonna be outside until they're gonna be called in. It's not gonna be like, what they think they see on TV. Everybody just automatically packed in there. No, there are certain things. If they're coming to be a witness for her, they're definitely gonna have to wait outside the courtroom and things like that. And depending on how they come up there with those shirts on and all that, then
Right. Samantha Martin, yes, I do have a backup page, and thank you for reminding me of that because I need to start back putting it out there a lot more. That is my backup page that I just put in the chat. So
Yeah,
make
because they
sure.
gonna they gonna try to take you down, D. They really are, and I guess that's the part I hate about it. Like I don't understand why Chandra coming back into the picture when you are, and we say no names, just slap me in the head. I don't know why she coming back into the picture because it ain't like you've been out there saying anything at all. Period. When it's so much you could have said and so much you could have
Hmm.
put out there and you didn't because it's like for what? It's a waste of time. You focused on one thing and that one thing is not her. That's the problem. I mean, it's like if I don't give you my energy, then you get mad. And then for somebody to say he over here big mad, he ain't never been big mad. He's sick and tired of y'all. That's what he is. He's sick and
Hmm.
tired of y'all being big
And
bullies and then can't back it
that's
up.
such a easy thing. That's another thing to say when you don't have nothing to say, right? Oh, he big man. It's like, it's like children arguing and saying your mama. Like, it's
Right.
such like a go-to when you don't have the intellect, the vocabulary to come for me. It's such an easy thing to say, oh, he big man. Girl, that's because she don't have nothing else to say. She can't say nothing else because she's very limited with her thinking. And I bet you it's a bunch of laughing, because you don't have nothing, girl. You're depleted. So there's nothing for you to say because there's nothing to pull from. So that's why you can't come up with nothing but he's mad. Mad at what? Mad at
Matter
who?
what, Darnell? I mean, this is. I can see if she was like, this multi. I can see if she had just won the the Powerball, because I'd be big mad too, because I would want her to give me some of it for being her friend or something. I mean, because it ain't nothing to be mad about. What am I mad about? What you mad? Because she sit in her car and she show us some eyes and stuff. Ain't nobody mad at that. Just like her, just like you, she has followers, you have followers. We love you big, big, big time. They love her
Oh,
sometime.
I
They
love
love
y'all
her when she
back.
bring drama. We could play a game of spades, we could laugh, we could kiki, we could have, a true powwow over here. And I think that's what she's mad about is because your platform has grown. Because I don't think I've never seen you be mad at her because
Mm-mm.
you've
For
always
what?
given her the benefit of the doubt. You've even talked positively about her and tried to give her, girl, come on now, you could do so much better. And I think I've even said that if she put her mind to it, she could do so much better. But that's with anybody to me. If you put your
Mm-hmm.
mind to it, you could do so much better. But what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna say it again, and I hope she hear me. Nobody is ever gonna give you money to your nonprofit as long as you keep on doing the things you're doing in your for-profit life, girl. You better get it right. You better learn some history because you just will have a 501(c), but your foundation will just be a name. That's it. That is
and
it.
right, Carla. And then God is not going. She's not, going to be elevated. That's what God had the message to give
No,
me to her. Stop this. Focus on you. You had a potential to do great things with what
great
you're
things.
doing. But as long as you are trying to, as long as you are putting somebody down, talking about them, slandering them, and these people aren't doing anything to you, have never done anything to you, you will never prosper. And that's
Never.
biblical. She always says some Bible and stuff. No, you have to talk and tell the whole Bible. God talks about his wrath. You just talking about you're a child of God. Yeah, we all know that. But that's not right what you're doing. And by you continue doing it, you're ignoring what you know is right, biblical. So when you holler biblical, you need to make sure after you saying the whole biblical, his wrath too, because you're gonna get that if you
Yeah.
don't stop what you're doing. And nothing, you may see little victories. That's the devil trying to psych you out. Nothing you have or want to prosper is not until you stop.
Well,
Okay.
I'll say this. I totally understand and also agree with you. I think that some people think they're prospering or whatever, but I'll say this. I think that when we mention prosper or whatever, because at the end of the day, the devil can have all the money in the world because this is his place that we're currently living in. Unfortunately, ultimately is God's, but he's over this world until God comes back. We all know this. So it can be the devil or his disciples or anybody that have money and have all of these things. And I think you can correct me, Lioness, if I'm wrong. When you're saying prosper, you're not necessarily just talking about material things. You're talking about health. You're talking about your soul. You're talking about all of those things because people will listen to that and say, well, you know, prospering when they might be doing okay in life, or some people might be doing well. There's a lot of evil people that have money. So it's not, to me, to be limited to what you have that's tangible. It's your health, it's your soul, it's all of the things that should be important or most important to you as well. So I just wanted to say that because people would listen and say, well, I'm doing good or whatever, whatever, but you're doing good up until you get to something that you can't pay for, up until you get to something that's more than what you can pay for, up until you get to thinking about and measuring your soul and what all you have done in life over the course of your whole life. So I just wanted to bring that into what you said as well.
Yes, you are absolutely right, Donnell. Prosperous does include all that because there are a lot of people who are worshiping the devil, and they're rich. So yes, it's not just for materialistic. It's the whole thing: your mind, body, soul, your health, just you overall. Being a person that shows people how to be. You show compassion. You just have a good outlook on life, and that way, what I'm saying, what's important, and by doing that, you focus on that. I'm going to focus on my family. I'm going to focus on my health. I'm going to prosper in every area of my life, and that's going to cause me, to prosper in the right way with God, and not let the devil keep me in this rut. I think I'm doing good because I may be prospering financially, but in actuality, I'm not at all. Not in the way I need to be
Hmm.
wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and a lot of people when they get in those positions and then they get in their, either sick or whatever, then they want to call on God or whatever. And it's just something to think about before you get to that place. Penny is here. Hey, Penny, love.
You know Penny phone
Child,
is that Penny
not
phone acting up now. Don't play.
acted up now, child. It was
um
acted up then.
One reason why I
Not
do
soon as you supposed to say something, Penny, you fell
she
off. I'm
fell
sorry. Go
off.
ahead, Carla.
No, what I want to say, one thing about you and even our, our members or anyone that's on this page that is positive or just not even necessarily positive, what I'm gonna say is that, we all understand that prospering is not just about money. God will bless you with riches beyond your control, but it's not always about riches. But the devil, he'll make you think you're the richest thing in the world because he knows that what's your greed is money, because greed is all about that in that instance. So the greediness is what I see in these people, right? You don't
Mm-hmm.
come on this platform for money. We bless you with that. You don't
Mm-hmm.
ask us to do anything. Just like tonight, it just shows you that you came on here to expose someone for being the person they are, and we came in and we showed you the blessings that we wanted you to have in that regards. But it wasn't the financial thing. It was the showing and the love and the support that you got, whether it was a message that came through, whether it was a cash app, it was the follows, it was the shares, it was the fact that we understood that somebody had betrayed the circle. Somebody had did something that was outside of the norm because they are unhappy in their realm. Because if they were happy, they wouldn't spend as much time on you as they would themselves. She would be building up herself. She would be building up her family. She would be building up her sister. She would be building up the people that come to her and need her for certain things. She would just continue to, pour out instead of pulling in, instead of trying to tear something down. But that's because she is full of the devil. And I really believe that. I think she has evil in her because I think that she hangs around evilness. Because that one
Mm-hmm.
down there in Texas to me is pure evil. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand why, but the vibe I get from that person scares me. The feeling I get from that person scares me. And I pray every night, and I know, but sometimes the devil could be right in your face and you'll think it's a person. You'll think he or she is here for you and they all against you. And I think that's when
Mm-hmm.
she keeps running into these brick walls. Now, I'm not a pastor, a minister, but I am a child of God. And I do believe that he hung on that cross for me and forgiving of my sins. And I know that the people that we see in this live every day need to think that and say that every day, thank you, God. Because some of the things that they do say and act like, they should be straight to hell on a highway bus. But I guess that's the hell that they love to live in anyway. And I'm just being honest. Some of the things I see these people do and say, it's just amazing to me. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said there's definitely at least
Just
three.
real quick, guys. Darnell, I just wanted to make sure you checked your inbox, and I see that you did. That's it. That's all. Love you guys. Love you, Carla. Lioness. Hey, girl. But yeah, that's all. Really great live tonight, by the way, Darnell, as usual.
Thank you, Penny Pen.
You know I love you.
Hey,
Let me see
Penny.
what you.
Check your text too. Ignore the screenshots of the super stickers. I just did that to try to help you earlier, but the last one I sent you is I thought that was interesting. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm
Okay,
gonna
love
get
you
off here
too.
because my phone is not phoning tonight. Carla, I'm sorry that my phone went hog wild crazy
Child, that
for
phone
the
ain't never
second time.
phoning. That
It's,
phone ain't never
I
phoning.
was cussing, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw this damn phone outside
it is okay. It is
over
okay.
it.
It is okay.
But
But
yeah,
again, I just don't understand how these people do, and Penny don't leave, do what they do. I
I
Thank
mean,
you,
kind of got
Shaliza.
to, bro. I got to. I got to leave.
I hear him. I got you.
Thank you. I love y'all.
All right, love you too.
Love you too.
Lisa, you know I'm telling the truth. Talking about tonight. Shit, last night, night before last. Shit,
Last week, last month.
last week. Child, not the deleted somebody, not the ban. How your phone block somebody? Child, that's a whole nother thing right there.
Totally banned. She cussed me out on that one.
They said, Penny, please put them back in the freezer.
Mm-mm. Penny in that flip phone. Penny got a flip phone.
Oh, God.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, Darnell, I'm gonna hop on off. I just
Yeah,
wanted to tell you that, and keep up the good work. Stay on their necks, and when I feel the need, I'm gonna jump on their neck too.
I know that's the real truth. Well, I appreciate you too as well, Lioness, and you have a great night.
You too. Bye, Carla. Bye, Darnell.
bye. It was good talking to you.
You too.
Well, I ain't gonna stay on here long. I'm just gonna, get my order of sea moss probably here in a minute and make sure I support
Oh,
the cause. I
y'all,
just have something with
y'all tickle
swallowing
me.
sea moss. Oh Jesus, it just feel like something in my throat. Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it.
Now,
Somebody got
Vera,
to tell me the trick.
Vera, do I need to drop Facebook off at the pool? Can you tell me now?
No, I
You
can
see
still
that
only
picture
say
on the
hi. I'm at work.
Oh, you at work? We might stand a chance.
Yeah, I'm at work. I gotta be good.
Oh, okay.
I
No,
just want to
Carla.
say hi to everybody.
Hey, Vera, how is work going?
Long and tiresome.
Okay.
I was
Did you
hoping my
catch
plant went
the?
on strike. I'm ready to go
I
on
was
Oh,
just
strike.
gonna say, Vera, y'all ain't on strike yet.
No, they ain't even call our plant. That was mad as hell. Hell, I'm ready to
Girl,
go home.
it's okay. The government gonna be shut down Sunday. See, that's real stuff we need to be worried about. Do they not understand what's gonna happen when this government shut down Sunday?
Yeah, it's gonna be a mess.
It's gonna
A
be
whole
a mess.
hot one.
A whole hot one. Y'all ain't gonna have to worry about Chef and Tay. Y'all gonna have to worry about the cost of groceries and real stuff like that. Cause y'all ain't gonna have no food stamps. Y'all better quit playing with them.
And them
Oh,
social
did I say
security, them social security checks they over there give them old
exactly?
people. They like 70, 80 years old over there on that damn line.
Girl, they so miserable over there, Miss Vera. They so miserable. I know they got grandkids, and I know their grandkids is at their house because the children is gone, and they done dropped them babies off over there. They need to quit playing.
Well, my daughter trying to drop the baby off on me tomorrow. I'm like, Lord,
You better keep that grandbaby.
I don't know. I ain't did that in a long time. It's a newborn.
Oh, that's the new baby. She did. Wait a minute. That girl can't go out. You know that girl can't be like Krishan. You know she supposed to be in the house for the next month.
Ooh, not Krishan.
Tell her to cut it out. You know
Child,
we ain't
that
supposed to
Well,
go outside.
she trying to celebrate her birthday. Her birthday is on Monday.
Oh, okay.
well,
So,
that's yeah,
yeah, I
that's
see. Lord have
understandable.
mercy. Bless her
You
heart. But I gotta go. I got a truck coming. Talk to
All
y'all
right,
later.
darling. Well,
okay?
enjoy
Stay
your
on here long.
shift.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Miss Vera. Well, I ain't gonna stay on here
Bye.
long. I just want to tell you, Darnell, I love you. I think
I
you
love
are
you,
the
bike.
GOAT. You know, I do. I really respect all of these content creators because they be doing the most. They be doing too much, and I just don't know where they get it from. But my husband is in the house now, so I have to get off when my husband come home, because I don't play that. He is the master of this house.
Right. Yeah. Listen. Don't let nothing come between what you and you and your household need to be doing, child. So
Mm-mm.
yes, get off.
I
Take care of
am.
hubby, and thank you, Carla, for
Y'all
always
be good.
supporting, always coming on, always good at word. Thank you so much.
Don't worry, I will, and I'll keep on supporting. Y'all all have a great night and happy Friday, okay?
All right, you as well.
Bye bye. You want me to change your pimple now?
All right. Anybody else wants to come up on the StreamYard before we get off? If you have not watched, oh shitty, I did not mean to post that. What did I post it on? Both. I'm sitting here in the background doing something and sitting posting the wrong stuff. Hold on, because what I was doing was going to block certain people that was I think I deleted them. I was going to block certain people that I saw that were trying to report me, so they won't have to never worry about it again. Trying to see me. So I was doing that while I was waiting as well. But if anybody else wants to come on the StreamYard, we are about to get off. And as I was getting ready to say, thank you all for the y'all showed out with the cash apps and the super chats and the super stickers, and let the people hear something like they was trying to make people hear on their lives, trying to be me, but they could never. There is a StreamYard if you want to come up and say a quick something. And this is just the afterlife. So you have to catch the live that we did before this. That is where the main live is. So I got Deborah, Megan, and Nikki to block. Yeah. All right. So all hearts and minds clear for tonight. So I know we would have probably been on about 2 hours in total. And I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for messing with me, and I mess with y'all. Don't know you're doing an excellent job. New Orleans sends love. All thank you, for sending love, Miss Brenda, Jean Perry. Thank you so much for showing love. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Some people named Shara by them, made sure they're not bushwashers. Um, People had to share about it. Oh, sharer. No, sharer, Cassandra, just means that they shared my live. So it will show you on Facebook when someone shares your live, and it'll have sharer beside it. You have a great weekend as well. I'm gonna make an attempt to come on tomorrow, but I don't want to make any promises. But I'm gonna try to come on tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. I appreciate y'all so much. And I will see y'all on the next live. Happy weekend, everybody. Supporting the Nosy Neighbors. Happy Friday. Yes. Thank you so much, K Sam Card. And I will see y'all on the next live. Good night. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll try to come on tomorrow. No promises. You're awesome, Darnell. Love you. Love you too, Sherry Davis. I appreciate y'all. Good night, Dion. Good night. So, Lady 50. Good night. And I will see y'all on the next live. You too is Simone Foster. I appreciate y'all. Good night, Stephanie Dismute. Good night, Mama D. Good night. And I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow, but don't make no promises. But hopefully, Lioness King, Lioness, BTW Lioness, good night. Lioness Hart, good night. Pamela Sands Wings Swing, good night. Kathy Love, good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, everyone. See y'all on the next live.